Hello everyone, it's Linda from Full Moon Studio. Welcome back to the channel. And we're off. It's day one of the 5 days of Christmas collaboration between Cara Brandon Creations and Dear Julie. And I've even got my Christmas socks on to get me in the mood. So I'll be linking both Julie and Cara's Etsy shops and their Facebook groups down below, as well as the social media links for everyone taking part. So that's both design teams and the lovely Christmas elves who are also on board with us. So I hope you will find a moment to take a look maybe at some of the other channels. In previous collaborations, we've posted a video every day for 5 days. This time we're posting once a week on 5 Tuesdays of November, and that's going to give us all plenty of time to catch up with each other, and also still give us time if we want to make a December daily. We'll still be finished in time for that. So before I show you the papers for today, let me just very quickly tell you there are companion kits. This is Rustic Christmas from Cara, and this one is Red Christmas from Julie. Both of these kits I went through thoroughly in my preview video, so I'll link that down below. But I just wanted to tell you again that you still have till midnight tonight if you want to purchase these kits at 50% off. So it's a bargain. So let's have a look at day one. Here is Cara's page for day one. We've got half a dozen different pieces of ephemera here, sort of Christmas card style ones, adverts. This is a poster for the Christmas ball. Oh no, it's not. It's a piece of sheet music. I'm wrong. Waltz, song and chorus. This I'm assuming is an advert, or maybe it was the lid of a box. This is Prang's Christmas cards. And I came across Prang's fairly recently. I believe they were like the Hallmark cards of their day, but my American friends will put me right on that, I'm sure. And then we've also got some nice little bits of ephemera and, of course, some labels. Here's Julie's. We've got an old invoice. We've got some sort of a form. Sign full name and agency. Right, some sort of record card. A bingo card. Then we've got 3 little Santas and various other pieces of ephemera. So I'm going to go and cut these up ready to work with, and I'll be back in a wee while. Right, I'm back. I've got everything cut up. So I've got all Julie's in there, Cara's there, plus their little bits and pieces. And then I've got all sorts of odds and ends in here. And I've got some Christmas labels and some bits from my own stash. And off to the side here, I've got more Christmas scrapbook paper and some Tim Holtz words and all that sort of thing. So plenty to play with, and that should hopefully keep me quiet. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be working with Cara's kit. And pop Julie's bits out the way for a moment. I want to make a matchbook notebook with this. I'm just checking that straight. I think it is. So let's see how wide this is. So it's I've got a long strip of paper. It's just barely short of 7.5 centimetres. And I know it's 12 inches long. So yeah, see what it is in inches. Oh, it's just under 3 inches, but I think, all right, stick to inches. Yeah. Okay, if I do 2 3/4 with this, that'll be fine. Okay, so I've got some, as you can see, raggedy notebook paper that's been torn from an old notebook. And let's cut that. Let's first of all straighten it up, get the raggy bits off. Even I can't use those bits. Right, what did I say? 2 3/4. All right. 2 3/4. So, oh, I've still got another raggedy bit there. Hadn't noticed. It doesn't matter. I've got plenty of space to play with. So, right. Try again. 2 3/4. So I'll do that once, and I'm going to do it again. There. Great, perfect. I wouldn't have got 3 out of the paper, so it's fine. Right, okay. Oh, I think my trimmer's a little bit sorry for itself. I'll give it a clean in a minute. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of paper, and if I fold them in half, and I'm just looking to see, I don't think I can do much about that. Let's do that. Okay, just kind of thinking about where the big margin is at the top. Right, let's fold it in half and see what it measures. It's just shy of 5. That's perfect, because this is 12. Now I do have a video on making mini matchbooks with, you know, a whole set of measurements put out, and it's more or less matchbook size, but you can make them any size you want. So that's what we're going to do with this. So I folded my paper over. I've got 8 sheets. I've got this. What I want to do with this is score it here. I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. And I'm going to fold that over because I want my next score to be slightly bigger. I want it to come in here. And if I just do 1/2 inch, it's too tight to fold again because this is thick scrapbook paper. So I thought, yeah, I just need to go maybe a bit over the inch and that will be fine. Okay, so hopefully when I know I'm going to do that and that, yes. I've got 1/2 inch here, slightly more than 1/2 inch here, and then when I fold, the crease is there, so that goes in neatly like that. Perfect. Alrighty, so I've got my 8 sheets of paper, and all I'm going to do is staple them onto this part, but I'm going to staple them onto the bit that I want to be on the outside, which is this bit, which I know sounds a bit mad, but bear with me, all will be revealed. So let's put that there like that. And actually, do you know what I think we could do? Just for a temporary hold. That's a bit wide. I've just got some, this is really cheap double-sided tape, but I only want just to hold it temporarily, you know, enough just to keep it in position while I staple. So that'll do. Yeah, that's us. Right, so let's line this up. Okay, so I've got it on there, and then I'm going to bring in, I've got this giant long reach stapler, but you can use, you know, any stapler you want. You don't need to have a long one, and I need to stand up to do this. One, two. I knew that one wasn't going to go through. It's good enough. It'll hold. Okay. Because it's going to get hidden. So now, what we do is we tip that over. We tip that over. And then I want this to fold in here. Now, I think, can you see the gap? There's a little bit too much. So let's take 1/2 inch off to start with. Let's not be too over enthusiastic and cut too much off. Maybe a tiny bit more. I think that'll do it. I'll keep that. So let's see where we are now. Over we go. And that should tuck it in. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And there we have it. So that's the base of our notebook. So now what I'm going to do is get some pieces from Cara's kit. and decorate it up. Now I think that is a good shape for that. Yeah, I like that, but I want something behind it. So this is where my little bits come in now. Let me just try something else, actually. Do you know, I think I like that better. Right, okay. So if that is my central bit, then I'm going to need some bits from here. And I think I'm going to use some of this nice music-y bit. Maybe tear it that way and cut it this way. All right. Let's see what we think. So, yeah, I think we could put a bit in like that. Now, just looking at my bits that I've got here as well. That's too much. Kind of like that. I'll end up covering the whole of the front of the of the notepad, and you won't see the beautiful pattern underneath. Never mind. I like that, and I'm actually thinking that might be enough. I have got here. I've got various bits of. They're too big, aren't they? But I've got some holly here that might do the trick. Excuse me. I've got that there. That there. That would work. That would work. Let me just swap this over again to the one I was... Ooh. See? Decisions. I think I'm going to do that. Right, let's not mess about any longer. Let's just put a little bit of distress around this. Find the glue book. And glue it on. Yep. So, oh, sorry, I'm out of frame. I know I am, absolutely know I'm out of frame. Huge apologies for that. See, I'm still swithering backwards and forwards. No, I am going for that. I like the size of it better. So I like that. I'll just distress it. And I'm just thinking about, keep those out of the way. That is from Julie's kit, but that would fit on there beautifully. In fact, I think I'm going to put it there. And just one more thing, probably maybe the holly. I've also got a little Santa from... No. Oh, he fits. He's lovely. He's just the right colour. So I'm mixing the two kits, which is great. I mean, you know. So I'm going to pop that on like that. Don't know where my smoother is. Oh, There it is. That's on like that. Santa's going to go there. Maybe just tickle him up a little bit. In he goes. Do you know, that's not bad. I'm just having a moment here. Just let me look in my own little doodahs. Oh, that would work, wouldn't it? Happy holidays. Let's do that. I think I want that down there. Right. Okay. So I think I'm going to call that done. I've actually cut that a bit short now, I think. Hold on. Let me just see if I can fold it over just a wee bit longer. That's better. That'll go in now. That's it. Okay, so that's got a mini matchbook. So, you know, and quite a decent size that you can actually, you know, write something in. So I will pop that out the way temporarily. That's number one piece then. And let's see what we're going to do with the rest of this beautiful kit. Now, I think I want to make a journal spot. And I've got a scrap piece of paper here. And I've got another scrap of this. So I thought, hopefully, do you know, actually, you could just write on that. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go about there. Oh, as usual, on the hoof, making it up as I go along. But that's okay. Yeah, I think we could journal in there, no problem. So I won't bother about that. Right, so let's find something pretty for the front of this. He's quite nice. Maybe he's a bit too much. How about this one? Yes, this one. All right, we'll put that on there. And now I'm really hoping to get these lovely poinsettias on. I'm actually beginning to think I may have to cut them a bit smaller. What else is in here? All right, let's just let's chop them up. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's better, isn't it? Yep. So we've got that bit to use for something else. Maybe I could use a bit of my holly. And a couple of poinsettias. Like that. Okay. And I think I'm just going to come up a wee bit more so that I can put one of Cara's labels on there. Yes. And I just need to find a little word to fit into Cara's label. And I'm thinking Merry would do. Oh, yeah, I've got a little word. I've got Merry and Bright. So let's take Merry off of Merry and Bright. That'll work. Or I might even get them both on, actually. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I think I will. Merry and Bright. That'll go there. Brilliant. Okay, happy with that. So let's get the glue book and whack this little lot down. Let's distress it. Let's distress it. Not too much. I think we could give it a little tickle. Okay. I keep forgetting I've got the Tim Holtz worksheet, and I mean I've had it at least 3 years. And so, you know, you have things in your stash and you tuck them away, and then somehow or other you forget to use them. Do you know, I think I'm going to round the corners of this. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Oh yeah, that's prettier. Okay. So then what do we say? A bit of holly. Poinsettias. Just going to cut them in a little bit snugger, I think. Okay. Let's get the holly on. Get the poinsettia. So I think I quite like it going up like that. And then we can put the wee sticker there. Well, there. Oh, let's put it up there. I think it goes well up there. All right. That's okay. I was just wondering if we got anything else we could... I know what to do. Let's put the poinsettia, the spare, on the inside here. Be quite pretty. I think. And I think I'm just going to distress around the edges of this. Okay, and maybe the inside as well, just a wee bit. Yeah, I realised I didn't need to put any lined paper in, or any writing paper in, because this is perfectly okay to write on. It's nice and neutral. Right, pop that in. I've just... Oh, wait. What about that? Yeah, let's do that. Keep the poinsettia, I might want it. Okay. It's an ice skate, I think, with... I don't know if it's an ice skate or a boot, with holly coming out of it. That's pretty. Okay. Let's do it like this. And I know there'll be a little bit there to come off, and that's fine. Okay. Happy with that. So let's pop that away. So that's been got 2 bits of ephemera from Cara's kit. I've still got all these bits left, but I think we will move on. We will move swiftly on. So let's see where we're up to now. Here's Julie's kit. I'm just going to get rid of this, or at least fold it in half. Okay, right, now I've got an idea for this. Got a couple of ideas actually, but I think I want to stick this onto something a little bit firmer. I think what I want to do is make like a library pocket. So I want this to fold up. So let's just glue it on to start with, and then cut it from there. That's what we'll do. I actually think Well, let me glue it on and then I'll think about it. Glue first, think later, why not? Okay. So let's just chop. Let's get these out of the way for a minute. Chop that off there. Give it a smooth. Okay. Okay. And then what I want to do is fold this up like a library pocket, and I'm just trying to decide. I don't really want it to be, do you know, I think if I just take that bit off and I'll just cut it, because it'll be inside the pocket and it won't show. Okay, right. So I'm going to make a crease there. Just along there. And let's fold it up. Oh, that's not a very nice straight cut, is it? I said I was going to clean my trimmer and I forgot. So it'll be fine. But bear with me, I will just give this a quick clean out. I think it's when I get glue, you know, and then things get stuck. Right, okay. So as we were, what have I got? Got all these lovely bits from Julie. Okay. Working in the usual mess. But what I wanted to do was make that a fold up, and I want that to fit it there. And it pretty much does. I know what I'll do. I'm going to glue it on here and then I'll trim it afterwards. So I'll cut it more or less right. And glue. All right. Make sure I'm going to be the... Yes, that's the right way. Yes. So I'll line it up with my crease and line it up along the edge here. And then that'll fold up like that. Yes, that's how I want it. And then I'm just going to, I'll just use my scissors to trim it, I think. Be the easiest way. Okay, and take that bit off there. All right. Okay, so that's me got the basis of a library pocket. I'm just going to distress this bit while I think of it. Okay. And I'm going to put a notch in here. Oh, a bit more to cut off. Right, let's stick a notch in here. That'll do. Perfect. Okay. I want to glue this down, and do you know what? I want it to hold down firmly, so I won't use that. I think we'll just grab, I'm going to grab the very, very narrow red tape. I think that's going to be my best bet. Same the other side. And I will just burnish that down because it makes it easier to come up. She said it'll make it easier to come up. Come on. Yep, that's us. Okay. So that's me got a library pocket, sort of affair. And now I'm looking at putting some other ephemera in it. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I think so. I think we'll put... I do think we could get away with putting Cara's ephemera in there. And then I'll decorate it up with some bits here. So let's just glue those bits onto card to make them a little bit more stable. Out of frame again, sorry. Oops, okay. And I think it's going to be easier just to cut them with the big scissors. Woo. Okay. So I'll round the corners of these as well. Okay, that's just a bit crooked. Okay, corner rounder. Because I think if you round the corners of these things, it helps them slip in and out the pockets a little more easily. Oh, I missed that one. All right, so those two could go in there. I think they'll need a bit more decoration, but we'll leave it like that for now. And then let's see what else we've got to decorate this pocket up. Now, Julie doesn't leave an inch away. I mean, no gaps are unfilled, and she has got these tiny, I'm going to bring it up to the camera. It's so small. This tiny little images, Father Christmas. This one's about 3/4 of an inch high by about, well, it's less than about 1/4 of an inch wide. It is beyond tiny, but I discovered it would fit perfectly into Cara's label. So that's what I'm going to do with him. I mean, when I first saw them, I thought, no, I won't use those. You know, way too small. I won't be using them, but I am going to use them. They're super. Whoopsie. So let's sit Julie's Father Christmas onto Cara's label. Okay, and I thought then he could maybe go down there somewhere. Can we get away with another poinsettia? No, that's too much. Oh, I like that. That would be a good use of that other label, wouldn't it? We could do that, and we could do that. Needs something along there, though, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. I've got all these other bits of Julie's that I'd forgotten about. Oh, how about I do that? And that. And that. Let's just try this one. It might look better this way around. Yes, I quite like that, but I'm going to round those corners. No, I know what I'll do. I'm going to snip the corners like this so they match the shape of the label. Okay, so I think that could go there, put that there, that there. Maybe I should do it like that. Yes, doing that. Okay. That's my decision made for that one. Oops. Pop that in like that. Put that in like so. That's all right. Now I kind of wish I'd thought to put some wording in. Well, what's here? What's this? There we go. I'm just going to lift that label up. Am I? Yes, I will. If it'll come up, I'll get it up. That's us. There. There. That says health, happiness, peace and prosperity. I'm going to put it there. Oh, I'm liking this. We might be too much to put much else on it. No, I think I'm going to leave that for now. I mean, as I say, I could decorate these up a wee bit more. And that's what I might do off camera, but I think we've got the idea there. So as I say, that's kind of what I wanted to do, but I'm also left with all these glorious bits. I know what I was going to do with these. Yep. I've got a tag that I've got out of my stash that I've stenciled on, and it's green, and I thought, you know what, that's going to be perfect. So let's see what else we've got that we could just maybe pop onto there now. Bit of that, with a bit of that would work, wouldn't it? Actually, do you know, I'm just going to make my tag that little bit smaller just to fit that bit of bingo card on, I think. Just make it a little bit narrower. That'll work. A fraction shorter. Right. So I've got more of this music that could go on here. Let's pop that one out of the way. Oh, I like that. Right, let's just tear this. That's going to go at the bottom. That can go with that. And that I think's not going to get a look in on this one. And then I want to just tear some bits of this paper, I think. I'm getting scraps everywhere as usual. Well, she might go on as well. We'll see. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Oh, idiot. It's got that really nasty big jaggedy edge. I can't see any use for it really. But I think I'll get away with that. I can cover that up, cover that up. Yep, I think so. I think I'm going to go with that, that and that. Well, certainly that and that. No, she's not tall enough. What else have I got left from Cara's kit? No, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put it down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe. I'm going to put it that side. Okay. So that's the small poinsettia background page from Cara's Red Christmas kit. No, Cara's Rustic Christmas kit. That's us. Okay. That there. I'm going to just distress this a little bit. Right. Put that there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Bit rough at the bottom there, my poor old trimmer. I'm going to put a new blade in before I try and trim it again. Okay, actually I like that now. I've got a nice neutral background. Sorry, that was my head, I'm sure. What have we got? Well, I do have this from my own stash, and do you know what? I think she's going to go beautifully, so I think that's what we'll do. But let's stand her. Let's maybe put that behind her, and I need her to stand on something. You know, I don't like her legs. I like them to be kind of stood on something rather than floating in the air, levitating. So I think I could go with that. I think I quite like that. Let me just, I do like that and I do like that. And let me just think about the bottom here and see whether I would prefer it to be that. But I think, no, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the right colour. All right, we'll go with this, and I quite like that there. I'm quite happy with that there, so I'm going to put that down. I think that was about there, wasn't it? I think it needs distressing, sorry. It's not showing up. Okay, let's whack it down there. That's fine. She's going to go there, and it is just a question of what I put here. I'm actually thinking of covering her feet up. They just kind of, I don't know, they're not right. They're floating away in the air there. Do you know, if I just cut that down, that would work, I think. Then we can have one in and one out. I think so. I think we're going to do that and call it done, or I'll be messing about all day. So I'll glue her on. I won't glue her feet down just yet, or at least I'll glue that one down. So these images are from one of those, you know, those Dover Publications type books, and you get a CD-ROM with the images, and you can print them out. So I've got one with these kind of Victorian images, and I thought they'd just go really well with the kit. Well, she's quite cute, isn't she? Shall we just distress around the edge? I think that'll help. I like the stenciling. I must actually maybe get my stencils out and make a few more stenciled backgrounds ready to go. That would be all right, wouldn't it? Right. I think, actually, now I'm looking at that, I kind of want to have a couple more words or something at the top there. It just needs a something at the top. And it doesn't need a lot, so I think maybe we'll go with some Tim Holtz words again. That'll be the easiest. What shall we do? How about with holly and evergreen? That kind of goes in with the colour scheme that we've got, doesn't it? Oh, I pulled the wrong one off. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Okay, well, we'll have that instead. I think, actually, bear with, you know, I just want to put a hole in, because then we'll see where we are. Right. Perfect. Yes, I like that. Let's put a reinforcer on, and then we'll see kind of what the finished object's going to look like. I think up a bit. Yeah, that's going to be all right. It's amazing just putting one of these on. It's just the finishing touch, isn't it? Right. Well, I think I can hear Mr. Mac crashing about in the kitchen. So I think soup is on the way. And I think I will call this done. So I'm just I'll clear the decks, and then we'll see what has been achieved and what I've got left over, which will all get used, of course, as we go along. Right. So, right, all I've got left over is that form from Julie. Well, that will get used in collaging at some point. A couple of the bits from Cara there, and then that nice image from Julie, that one, a little bit of that, and just some odds and ends. So actually, I think you know, that's not too bad. I could certainly go on and make some more ephemera with that, but I think probably you've seen enough. So let me show you what we got to. So that's the tag that I've just made. So the only thing I've added in that's not from the kit would be my image. Then I've got the library card style ephemera pocket, and I think I would say I will do a little bit more with those. So that's kind of what I made with Julie's. And then I've got this little journaling spot and the matchbook notebook. So I think I'm quite pleased with that for a morning's work. And I'll space them out so you can see them. Right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.